Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. You know my name, oh Daddy, yeah. You know me, you know my name. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view.
Thank you very much, brother. Welcome. It is exactly 5 p.m. in Ambazonia, and I want to salute all people them for Ambazonia, where they did for home front. And I want to talk say we not be unaware of the pain where La Republique it is still given for now, especially for when I want to do for home front. But I want to talk say it will last only for a very short time, because we will definitely go back for inside we own country where it be our own. Despite the fact say so many things they don't be put together for make sure say make we no go home, and a lot of fight it don't be. I want to tell we Ambazonians and say this fight where it go on now, it never start now. It don't be a fight for a very, very long time. And this fight for a long time, it not start only in the physical. It will start right back in the spirit. When God, He will create man, then He give man the opportunity for live up to His expectation. And man, through His strong head, He decide for take your own way. That is why you even see, say, even for inside church, where we check, say, man we don't come for church, say, even a church man, that person, he get the fear of God for do things in a God way. But we don't see, like I don't talk a long time ago, and I still talk today, if education, it be to make people then, make they live right, talk right, act right, I think so we forget less problem in the society today, because plenty people they be educated. If it be only for get development and forget what way I call and say advancement in technology, I think we forget a very, very different society. People they do wonder why educated people, reasonable people, enlightened people, they behave the way they behave. Well, now because the problem not been of a head, the problem it been in the spirit. And if the problem be in the spirit and you be in the physical, you know fit understand. That's why Ambazonians must understand when I come for talk about church and politics. Now, when I talk about church and politics, I want to make them in such a way that many of us, if not all, we will come to a realization and to an understanding. Say, without the spirit of truth, we all man don't lose am. Now only one person, he don't can give we the spirit of truth. And that man is called Christ Jesus. Where the sacrifice, where he sacrifice, he not sacrifice only for himself. And he not sacrifice for himself. He sacrifice him for every other person where he not get the ability for live up to God is standard. So he sacrifice for such people. And that's why a person like me, for example, where I dey talk now, I dey talk with my clear conscience, and I dey talk with the heart for the people of Ambazonia. I don't get opportunity for clarify a number of people when they dey for home front and where they get bitterness towards the Ambazonian leadership, for especially the Ambazonian leadership for diaspora. And as a churchman, I want to tell those Ambazonian people at home front where they get bitterness against the diaspora, say, now because of the corruption where they in the heart of man, and the corruption where they in the heart of man, it proceed from a father where Bible depicts he as a liar and a father of liar, as a thief and a father of all thieves, as a jealous person and the father of all people the way they are jealous. Now make I give you a small history. When God he will create the heavens and the earth, he discovers say he no fit habit the earth, and the angels the way he make them, they no fit stay on the earth. So he decide to create a species of people where they go resemble ye, and he create all the other creatures them. Then can make man for his image. Then put his spirit inside man. And he give man the power, the authority for inhabit the earth. And man on the earth, he began to be like God in heaven. That is why in our Lord's Prayer, when many people did pray, it talks about thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Because God still be in charge of heaven, but he leave earth for man for be in charge of the earth. That's why the pronouncement after he be create the heavens and the earth, he tell man in Genesis chapter 1, 26 to 28, be fruitful and multiply and have dominion. That means have authority. That means take charge. That means control. And after he will give that authority and charge and control for man, man he no be know the extent to which the enemy, the devil, where God will give you the same authority as he gave for man. That authority, it will be in the hands of a beautiful, bright morning star and well-beloved angel of God called Lucifer. And because he sees all authority be given to his hand, he decide now for make competition with God. He said, I will make my own throne. I will take him above the stars of God. And me, I will be like the Most High. Now, in language that, and God, Bible say, God will drive you from heaven. And when you come out from heaven, there is no way you go hang in the air. So the other demons and evil spirits, where they rebel against it, they now become evil spirits. And they seek for where to abide. And then they saw the similarity of God when a man. They decide now for enter into man. And when they enter into man, they start to cause the havoc where we they see today. The havoc was and is terrible. I don't make up to the point that man naturally he been a person where God love him and he love God. But because his authority will be shifted and given over to a strange being, Lucifer, Satan, he take over now, start for torment man the way we see ourselves in the society, in the world today. But God is still make provision. He come in the person of Jesus Christ. Hand over everything to Jesus. And when he be hand over, Jesus died on the cross. And that die on the cross, it will be for defeat the works of the devil in anybody in life where he go gree ye. And that's why I tell Ambazonians, say the only way if we talk one language, you go tell me, say, but church people where they talk one language. I will tell you, say, true, yes. People they hide for inside church, but Jesus no become for create an avenue for people to go enter hide for day. It become for giving life. So that when you give your life for Jesus, the evidence could be very clear. You know, being you make an announcement, or you go sit down for some place where they call and say church, then they deceive yourself. That lifestyle of Jesus, it go naturally manifest for your life when it day inside there. Why? You go love your neighbor as you love yourself. You go do to others as you really, really want them to do to you, and so on and so forth. Now, that is the difference between somebody where he grew up, he take religion as a cover. And once you take religion as a cover, and you go under that cover of religion, one day, he go show himself. And he don't begin show himself today. And they talk church today in the layman's view of what will be church. That signboard where you go enter for day talks in a church. I be don't talk and I still talk. Say that one no be church. Church, now when you hand over your life for Jesus and you live the way Jesus he believe, selfless. You live for other people. That one at the true church. Now, when you live for other people as Jesus believe, yes, I don't say exploit at the day, but for how long? When you live for other people like Jesus, he believe for other people, the next thing where it go happen, I say there will be harmony. Yeah, there will be harmony. And when harmony day, guess what? Every evil work, it go disappear. But when that man, it never transform your life, oh no. You feel pretend, you feel try, but one day, your true color, it go come out. And when that true color come out, of course, we will see them. As we see them today, as it go on, a lot of people in their way, when they come out for talk, you go really clap, say yes. But the wickedness of the heart, where some of them, they don't know, but some of them, they know. But we know they have for come up for day. That's why the talk say, a person like me, where the talk today, I feel testify of the goodness of this Jesus. When he transform your life, you don't only just talk because you want to talk. May I come back for our politics? I don't tell we truly say church and politics, it never be separated, just like when you take water, put tea inside, any kind of tea, it's difficult for you to separate that water and that tea. So when you say you be a church person and you be a politician, you cannot separate your lifestyle from the church and the lifestyle in that politics. What do I mean? Because you be the same person where you get two functions. You don't come for this function, change, go for this other function, change, because you are the same person. And so many people, the way they say they be politicians, politics, as I don't talk, it not be a bad word. It's not a bad word at all. But because of the perversion and the wickedness where they in the heart of man, they don't turn that word politics to another thing entirely. And because they turn them into another thing entirely, even the ones the way they be from and after God, they don't be carried away. Yes. Now when you talk about politics, they try to run because they feel say politics now a dirty game. It's not a dirty game for somebody who will be a Christian, because dirty water, it will only come from a dirty fountain. Clean water, no matter how much you pour dirty inside that clean water, the clean water from its source will still come out clean water. What am I saying? Say a church person, he go talk true to the best of his knowledge. And he not go talk true for cajole. I mean, he not go talk lie as a true person for cajole people them. We'll come back for we fight. This fight where we dey inside, where La Republique it be declared for we, against we. The fight it be na against La Republique. But if you come into today's strife for confirm what we are the talk, you go discover say many Ambazonians, many, not a few, many, where they no dey with the interim government for one reason or the other, where they get their rights for no be. But for fight the enemy, but you discover say, unfortunately, they don't turn their fight against President Sako, to the point that if President Sako no dey today, and somebody no shidon for a position in the terms of sincerity, truthfulness, some of the Ambazonian people, the way they don't come out from the interim government, they will become irrelevant because they will get no nothing for talk and they don't get no fight for fight. Now, when we talk, says some people, they be cool plotters, and some people, them, they don't join La Republique. It be in so many phases. Number one, if it be true, say don't take money from La Republique to Cameroon for cause confusion. That's number one. Number two, if it be say knowingly or unknowingly, you don't join La Republique for fight your own very self. Because I never see where President Sako, it come up on ABC, on other public media, and then it talk, they tell lies or they talk true about some of the people, the way they don't leave the interim government and their actions and their activities, they show say they're not there for Ambazonia again. Because if you're there for Ambazonia, who is your enemy? Is it Sako? If your enemy be Sako, then you don't miss the point. But if your enemy be La Republique, you go raise funds for make sure you fight against La Republique. You go make audios and videos for make sure you fight La Republique. You go encourage people and advise them for fight La Republique, because it be a legal right of every human, in particular Ambazonians. It be their right for self-defense, self-determination, for come out from the shackles of La Republique du Cameroon. But when you say you defy La Republique du Cameroon, and every day that one person is there for your mob, any small thing will happen, you go mention that person where he talk say he defied La Republique, and you talk say you defied La Republique. But then we know they ever hear anything where they do or where they talk, where it show say you really fight La Republique. Then, in conclusion, we already know, because according to church, it talks say by their fruits, by their actions, by what way they produce, we go know them. So if you are fighting a Sako every day, then it be very, very clear, say, you know the fight La Republique for common for land. And number two, from the little way I know about church, they talk true and they act true. I don't first talk say, if education, knowledge, intelligence, and let me put it there, cleverness, it will be way to way if you give we success, if you give we victory. I check say we're not going to do for here, they talk way to where they talk today. But all that, you know, the amount for anything, because you come out for deliver a people, yet you give them more headache to add to the one where La Republique they give them. You know, say La Republique don't begin fear words now more than guns. Why? Because they arrest, they kidnap our people for take ransom. Like I will tell you, their La Republique resources, it don't finish. And because their resources don't finish, they kidnap people them now for collect money from them. When I hear what way happened for Oku, I'll come back and I'll give you the whole story. Maybe listen to this, our young man.
Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the hero. I'm a father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yelele, 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 yelele.
Thank you very much, Reverend. They always like for bring you in for make sure you share this which way Papa got a get them for we when we come to church and politics. He knows your name. And anyway you play some dirty games, he knows your name. And I want to let Ambazonians know say Papa God he actually know the name of Ambazonia. And that's why we talk with confidence, because he knows our stance. Now we don't talk this thing, and I don't want just for talk say, when we come back in the happenings of today, when you look the happenings of today, you go discover say most of the people the way they say they fight La Republic, but where they don't change, take their guns, they point the people the way they did for inside house, tell a lot of lies, fabricate stories, not against La Republic of Cameroon, but against the very people the way they say they be Ambazonians, they fight. Sometimes they think they really, really wonder me. I don't try for go for social media, for listen to some people, and if I underestimate, I will talk say 98% of their discussion and their talk out there, it be against one single person. And there are so many of them where they point fingers. Now, they don't go out there in a majority, but for still form the one group where the one form them and work as a team, you know the worker. And then the person where he don't stand, because the biggest hindrance for the Republic of Cameroon, now the interim government, where President Sago is standing grounds. And so many of these surrogates, they don't now turn around, they try for pressurize he for drop him. Because when he drop him, they will get an easy way for going and for join the Republic fully, or for hand way back for the Republic as leaders. But we don't decide for talk, say they are not our leaders. No, they not be with leaders. As I be the talk, I just discussed with some people them for home front, and they show a lot of ignorance of which way they happen. Then they point fingers for the leadership for diaspora. Where I don't make it be extremely clear for a lot of Ambazonian people them for home front. See, it is so. This fight it be for all of us. Why it be for all of us now? Because for many of us, home is not home until it be your home. Many of us who were there in the diaspora will be very comfortable. But because we discover, say, our people at home front, they don't hear the noise where the Republic is the maker, and the grabbing of our land, destruction of our institutions, and the annihilation of our people. They wake up, they say, no, enough is enough. And we were there for outside here, we say, no, we know what she don't quiet. We will join. As when I did for home front, when I did fight, we will there for outside here, they try for support in any way we feel support. But some people take it like say, now right. Some people they take it like say, okay, the money we would work for outside here, it get for be for them. But we agree for join. Make it be a two-party. You bring your own, I bring my own. And when we for here, we come, we discover, say, okay, we don't feel work in isolation. My God. We get a number of people. And this number of people, where they for home front, where they can't join we, so that we feel work together. Every little thing we will get them, we take them, gear them for the people the way they did for home front. And when we gear them for people they did for home front, for their brother and their sister the way they did here, where they're supposed to pass them across to them, where did it happen? they go take the thing. Unfortunately, when they take them, they open their pocket, put them for inside, then send the small way they fit send them for the people the way they dey down there. And when they send the small way for the people they dey for down there, then the people they dey for down there, they will take the small, put them for their pocket only by themselves. And when they put them for their pocket only by themselves, the next thing I say, the people they for down there, they go call we, say, oh, we be selfish, we be this, I will be that. Well, Ambazonians, I'm coming back. Hello, Chief.
Yes.
This thing don't just stop in the middle, and the message where they hear of here I say, yeah, time has expired. Then invalid destination address. The address you have entered is invalid. I don't understand what's going on.
Let me come check it.
Okay.
Are you still live?
Yes, I'm still live.
Okay, let me check.
So as Abidi talk, Ambazonian people, I the one from make we will understand. Say it is so. The enemy of Ambazonia, it be the same people where they come out for Ambazonia. And these same people where they dey for Ambazonia, where Satan, I will call them very clear, because they know to do these things so consciously, where Satan, it don't enter for their hearts, it make them for put more affliction to our people. Yet, they did tell our people, say, it did so, they did fight for liberate our people. Many people, they know they hear, and many people, they know they see. But even the one where they see, they look am very strange. Very, very strange. And when they look am strange, I'm telling you, when they look am strange, they need to know where they get for do. That is why church and politics, as I talk, it get for go together. Because when you get church, that means the fear of God downloaded in your heart. When you get that fear of God right in your heart, the next thing I say, you go do the right thing. And when you start to do the right thing, of course, people they go talk against you. They go lie. Especially the one where Satan don't put for their heart, say, may they destroy the good thing where you did do. I be tell we, and I still continue for talk. Some Ambazones in the way they don't see the blood of our people like a gain to them. And that's why they go from one strategy or another for make sure, say, make them destroy the purpose of this war where we dey inside. We get only one goal for Boya, for we restored country. But some of them, as I don't talk, when La Republique be discover, say, some gullible than they amongst us, they infiltrate them. They tell them for start to kidnap our people. As they kidnap our people, in fact, La Republique is divide and rule. When I game with France, it tell them. As they start the divide and rule, the one they come up saying at them, they start to kidnap, take ransom. As the kidnapping, it go on, and as they collect the ransom, it be like say they no be the share with La Republique way, it be engineer them for do that. Then they now try for come out, come give another additional punishment for Ambazonian people, say me they pay liberation tax. Look, Ambazonians at home front, we know the pain we will have to go through. And so any other person where they add another additional pain for una, that individual, now a La Republic agent, if it call Ambazonia a name, but it be an agent for La Republic, it be a contractor for make sure say make una, especially una for home front, una remain as slaves. Then them where they day abroad with a few stooges and a few slaves for La Republic, where they did there, may they begin enjoy. But somebody they talk say karma, you know, go leave people, may them go. I believe in that. But you see, I not only believe in karma, I believe it what goes around comes around. And which way you do for others, that very thing, it will come for you. That's what I believe. I don't know what kind of name you call that one. So, Ambazonians, the interim government, where President Sako, they preside, and then they take we for go closer to Boya. Listen to other people them, where they say they be Ambazonians. You will suddenly discover, say, for raise funds, they need to raise the funds. Or even if they raise the funds, we know they see which way they take care of the refugees. We know they see which way they take care of the prisoners. We know they see which way they take care of our fighters. But they come up, can't talk, say, restoration, Ambazonian restoration fighters, where they don't know whether they chop or they get anything where they fit do for support them. But you find them all over social media fighting one person. I mean, one person. That one person, now he bring the war. Now he be the assistant for Paul Biya. Or he come on for a Wonderland. Why he be say he be completely and totally against this one person? And while we try to find out, we suddenly discover, say, this person where they fight against ye, it be a clear indication, say, it don't proof for the devil, it don't proof for the world, say, it be out for the liberation of Ambazonia. And as a church person, where me I be, I don't want she don't move reason small. For see, say if somebody it don't beat you, then you come out, they face the person where they for your house, they fight that person. They fight that person. Where when I say when they fight the same fight. I beg when I help me. How would have you called that kind situation? I check say that kind of situation where I see where they happen for inside house. Now, one thing will be very clear. I say, this is the work of the devil. This is a satanic, a demonic work. I know, say many people in this life, they don't want to talk one language because Satan, he day. But when Satan day and you see one person, he come out to fight you, no matter the difference where you get them for inside house, no matter the way where you take them, for fight that enemy. You fight the enemy, go. Me, I fight the enemy, go. Move, go meet up for place where we want for go. Recently, I don't be very much hospitalized. No. Because I be a physical person and I be a spiritual person. I understand the spiritual and I understand the physical. And once the spiritual it be defeated, then the physical it go just to work like a zombie. And that's what we don't see. And the spiritual, it not only be spiritual with God. No. Bible tell we of the God of this world. And the God of this world, it also act spiritually. That's why there is a lot of sacrifices where Satan it require from so many people. Some they don't go join the secret society. Some they don't sacrifice their children, sacrifice their wives, sacrifice their relations in order for mount up. And of course, Jesus, he don't sacrifice for we, the Ambazonians. The Ambazonians, the way they stand true for go for homeland. That is why the property of Ambazonia, when I talk of property, like the draft, the way we make them, we make sure we will give them for the people them, where they stand like the representatives of the people. This interim government, it be controlled and ruled from the grassroots. That's why we start from the local government to the county and to the federal government. And the people, the way they get a very big say na the local government. And that's why Ambazonia, it get their local governments and their local government chairmen that when they contribute any money, either for feed the people the way La Republic don't illegally take them, hold them like prisoners, or for feed the wounded, or for support the widows and the orphans, or for support our team where stand on our boundaries against the infiltration of La Republic of Cameroon, would give this money for the members of these different LGAs. Some of them don't take the money, pocket them, talk lies. Some of them don't take them, try to do something. True, you know, waka. Some of them don't take them, cut their own part, put them in their pockets, take the rest, send them for some people in for home front, and the one they took for home front, where they say they be general, they be colonel, they be whatever, FM them, they take their own part, cut them, not even give the one the way they work under them. And so every day we get stories the way they come. And some they point finger, say when I day for day. And the people the way they did for here, even when they give small instructions, the people the way they did for home front, they know they take them. Because they take the money, they smoke their banga, they drink their mimbo, they destroy, rape our women them. Their head they grow up. They know to do what the way they're supposed to do. And I say, it be a spiritual thing where it happen. It be spiritual. And this spiritual, it be two sides spiritual. The spiritual way they fear God, and the spiritual way don't hand over to the devil. And the spiritual way don't hand over to the devil, it is still terrorize our people like La Republic, they terrorize them. So in this situation, whenever we come in to talk about church and politics, we plead with the Ambazonian Restoration Forces, the ARF, for give their life to Jesus. When you give your heart to Jesus, you're not going to behave the way some of these, our own people, the way they will, because they want to fight La Republic, they behave. But when you don't drink drunk, you see me, your mommy, you want to sleep with you. And that one at the booze where France is sent them for inside Ambazonia with the complicity of Britain so that make them destroy the plan where we get them. But as I don't talk, this fight, now God is fight. And God, it make sure, say, when it starts, it go finish. And God, they always win with a big number, with a big crowd, with a majority. No. God, it always win with a few. Yes. When you take a few, it go win. In the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, only Lot and he pikin the baby saved. Even his wife, the baby carried away. In the days of Noah, only 8 people, they will enter the ark. In the days of Abraham, only Abraham and Sarah, his wife, they will come out for their family before they come start with the way we follow today. So I want to tell Ambazonians, so when you stand on the side of God, the devil will make noise and say he don't win. Shout above every other person. But at the end of the day, God will not ever be late. God will not ever be in a hurry. He go come in, give the success. So Ambazonians, I think, even though I don't know, but I think to understand a little bit the pain where some Ambazonians, they give una. I've already explained very, very well the problem where some Ambazonians, they really get up. And the problem, they cumulate to spiritual darkness, where they cover a lot of Ambazonians. If you imagine, say, you don't be captured, then you still want to deliver people the way they be captured. Are you okay? When your captors, they get a plan for you to deliver your land, your property, your material. Then you talk how we fish don't for day, deliver people for outside. No, now, big time blindness that's a big time blindness. I see they go to quote people the way they don't know their background, their history. And some people they follow. Please, Ambazonians, we will wake up. We will wake up. Go ahead and follow and do what we do for take us to Boya. Take us to Boya. We will see how you really take we go for Boya. If you know the take we go for Boya, you are wasting time because we go know. Some of us know the road for go for Boya. But if you get another route, because we know all the corner route for go for Boya. If you come out for Nkambe, I want to take the ring road for go for Boya. We will follow you, we will know. If you want to take Bui and go Kutinja road, we will follow you, we know. But if you come, the one branch go for Bafusam, and then you cross Sanaga, say the take we go for Boya. Our eyes they open, we know. And so in this fight, we know which way we go, and we no go allow any man for take we go otherwise. That's why when I talk about church, I want to make Ambazonians realize and understand, say, the church where they talk about, now a people, not a building. Now a people, the way they be very, very different. A people where actually their own lifestyle, it don't be changed. And they want to go with the truth. And they want to work in the truth. That the church that way they talk about. So Ambazonians, with all the dirty politics where they go outside there, I call them dirty because the people where they carry them out are dirty people. And a dirty man, if you only bring out a dirty thing. If you see a true man, like when you talk about church, Even the people who call and say pastors and men of God, they are not the representatives of God. The representatives of God not be the clothes where you wear them for your skin or the name where you get them. The representative of God, they see them for their character, where they will talk true. Even in the midst of death, they will talk true. Where they not go join hands with evil, they not go punish the innocent. They not go oppress the one the way they no get. Well, make I conclude by telling Ambazonians, they say, the world don't realize and they know, say, La République, it be the most dangerous country in the world, in the sense of not only the genocide where they commit of Ambazonia, but in their scam scheme. They scam. I don't just get a warning for some thing where I be doam for show the pictures and report the history of La République Cameroon with Ambazonia, and a lot of pictures we show the reality of what we would talk. Because when we talk so, and we show pictures, it will go right back. But when we talk without pictures, well, if we tell the true story. But what I want for talking and say, La République, it is scam a lot of Ambazonians, especially in this issue of school. School. I don't be against school, but excuse me, madam, sir, pa, that are picking way you did try for send them for school. What did they go learn for day? That's number one. Which canteen did they teach them? Number two, when they come up for that school, what did they give you? What did you gain? You don't go school. Then when you want for finish, you go for boya. La Republic can shoot you, kill you. Because they choose only the one the way they feel say they feel make Ambazonia important tomorrow. They kill them. So the interim government, he don't talk. Say, well, the talk say, Muna go school. No. And the talk say, Muna no go school. It take a neutral position, then give una warning. But he must take his own precaution. So if you want to go school, observe the 2 weeks lockdown where La Republic don't put them, because they play games. Observe them. Because if you don't observe them, then you start to go, they go come behind, can't kill you. Then talk say, na Ambazonian Restoration Forces don't kill you now, which is not true. So my boss, he don't come out with 2 warnings. Say, teachers, when I watch out. School picking them, when I watch out. Parents, when I watch out. Because for go school, then you go kill your picking. Which one is being important? Education and not being alive, or for be alive, where you never do what they call and say education. And today, for this with modern society, school not be only for go for a place where they call and say school. You feel educate your picking for house, teach it to the point where it could know better than the one where they go for that place they call and say school. Because that school thing has scam. La Republic wants scam money, same will pay school fees. I never verify them, but I hear say they threaten for close down community schools, which means private schools. For forced people, they made them go for the school they call and say government school. What did they teach there? They brainwash the picking them. Teach them things where they don't even know. And then intelligent, intellectual, and very wise Ambazonians, they fall for that choco. Please, we wake up. Ambazonians, wake up. I know Ghana not be go school for 2 or 3 years when they be there for their revolution. But see what way they happen there today. But now with this, La Republic can't cajole we. And then their contractors, they send their contractors. Unfortunately, I don't want to call anybody name for here. but they send their contractors, and I want call one name. Contractor wey don't come in the name of church. When I wolf in sheep clothing, can't they talk rubbish? They deceive Ambazonians. You wey don't go school, what you don't do? I don't hear. I see a video in the social media where the worker, where one notice they glad say they don't take position from those northwest and southwest, as they call them, which means Ambazonian. They don't take the position, then give them for one of their sons for north. Can you imagine? They point finger, say we'll be strange people, yet we did die for other people, their country. We will get our own country if we make them good. I know say many Ambazonians, where the day for La Republic of Cameroon, they don't take oath. They don't swear juju for dance to the tune of CPDM demons and evil spirits. That's why we call una for come for deliverance. We wanna come for deliverance. So that when our eyes go be clear from those evil spirits, where they make you to even go kill your own people them. And you know the feel them. You know when they don't give you for Nyongo, go ask these people of Famla, where they don't give you for Nyongo. They know the shame, they don't mean no nothing for them. Please, my country people, Ambazonians, when I wake up, when I clean with our eyes, not wait to wait La Republic they do. And stop this thing of instead fight of La Republic. I don't know whether I want to raise my money for fight person way to fight La Republic. What a shame. But it not totally be a shame because I know. So once you don't go join that society, you are head there like sheep goat. Shame not the even day. When you talk lie, like some people the way they know how to talk. When they talk lie, you go believe the lie. Talks in a gospel truth. But we will wait, see the end results. So Ambazonians, church and politics, you know, we separate them. Person when a church man, when God don't call you out, he go talk true in politics. And politics, now activities the way they be associated with governing people. And we try for govern people, for tell them the best of the truth we will get them. And as the saying, it go, truth, it be bitter, but must be spoken. And that's why we must continue for tell the truth in simplicity. Time don't pass where we go to waste with time for talk about way people they talk. No, time don't pass. That's why President Sako last Thursday, he be talk a very beautiful, wonderful thing where he talk, and way be talk, it tell we Ambazonians for focus. And as I don't talk, ye being a servant of God, it talk, they tell we which I will get for focus. And as we focus, we get the results. So Ambazonians, time don't reach where we don't reach maturity. We will not get time for the waste. We can't talk about wait the man don't talk, wait the man don't talk, and the gossips and the jealousy and the hatred where they go on. No, time don't pass. We need to talk with we will get for the do right now and for go ahead. So please bring in your contribution. The draft, it is still go on. So far, we don't draft a number of counties, and now some other countries in their way we still need for drafter. So we want to plead with you for get ready for the draft. Now, last Saturday, we just finished with Mezam on the 26th, where we don't already do Bui, we do Ngokutunja, we do Manyo, we do Kope Maninguba. So the next one when they come up, Saturday the 2nd, now Lebialem, and after Lebialem, Momo will come. After Momo, we'll go for Federal Capital City. After Federal Capital City, we'll go for Minchum. After Minchum, we'll go for Boyo. After Boyo, we'll go for Ndian. After Ndian, we'll go for Meme. So this one are the outline of the program of the draft where the federal government of Ambazonia, the interim government, the whole for make sure we continue for give our support for people the way they turn up for support and for fight Ambazonia. We don't say so many of the fighter them. Yes, they don't put their hand for place where they not be supposed to put their hand, but they don't put their hands for day. And it look like say the fight don't stop, but the fight never stop. Now guerrilla warfare will day, and so any man will come out for begin sing songs, say be this and be that. Well, guerrillas they know they fight like that, and we don't just see example of what will happen on the 25th of August for Ndian County. I know we'll talk more, but so many other things and the way they come, we wanna go here. So if you be a true Ambazonian, stop wasting your time in listening to rubbish, lies, hatred. Come and join us. More will concentrate and then support our people at home front. Remember, this one now, God ordained revolution, and it get to go in a godly way. So come and join us. We will fight the enemy of Ambazonia and not, yes, I know some people in their way, they don't be contractors and they don't be enablers and coopers and all the like. We will leave them to their fight. We will concentrate with God and do the right thing. So come and join us and leave those contractors, because as a God-ordained revolution, it no need that multitude, though we need the multitude for contribute, but it no need that multitude for go win the battle. Remember the story of Gideon. For now, we don't go Sunday school. Gideon, he come out with 33,000. God talks, say, test the people. Finally, in a 300 go. Fellow Ambazonians, I want to thank God for this interim government of President Sako, where he don't resist for join mob, fight against the very Ambazonians, but he don't mean business for fight against La République du Cameroon. And anybody where they fight President Sako, they fight be a member or be connected to La République du Cameroon in one way or the other. Because if we be fighters against La République du Cameroon, nobody going to fight for bring this interim government down, so that if you get access, hand over Ambazonia to La République du Cameroon, we're not going to do it. So today, I want to end in that note, and I want to thank the Ambazonian people for coming in and listening to way get for talk, and for tell Ambazonian they say they on the right footing. Meanwhile, I go like for let Ambazonians they know I like for make Ambazonians they make them know say we they on the right footing. Please, can you stop for me? I cannot see my screen. I cannot see my screen, so go ahead.
Almighty Father, Papa, now you love me so.